Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly indices, metals and oil and Bitcoin forecast. So first we will look for DAX. Last week we had some opportunities on DAX, NASDAQ and US 30 exactly with our approach. So when I prepare the charts, I will post them on our Facebook fan page so we can see some trades which I took last week, and we still have nice momentum. So let's see what we might get in upcoming week. Okay, so first is DAX. Like always, we go to let's maybe check our scenario from last week, and we said that here we were in the situation where price might to bounce, and maybe we'll go and retest this support level. And in case of the breakout of the support, we have another goal, or breakout of this level and then continuation to go up together with the possible daily long 1 to 3. Our goal was, of course, this support. This was strong support together with the 36 EMAs. And right now, what we see, price broke this and it's going down. Also, our scenario happened here. You see, price made this 4-hour chart short 1 to 3 bounce. We had this move, and on this moves, we had opportunities to catch some trades. Also here and later on here, yes, because price was pointing down, so we could still together with this trend line, as long as trend line was holding, we can look for short entries whenever price was reaching this area. Okay, so whenever price was reaching this area, short entries, and also on the lower time frames, if we have situation that price is going down here, then we see move, then we can wait for the retracement. Here where was some entry, and also here we had entries after bouncing, after retracement. If you see that price is pushing down on the 4-hour chart, on the 1-hour chart, then every single retracement for you is just option to look for sell opportunities. And right now we'll also have selling opportunities. Okay, so let's quickly check what is going on. So on the weekly time frame, I have many lines, but it should be visible for you, or maybe we'll just delete this so it will be much easier to spot. Okay, so basically, after reacting on this resistance, price is pushing down, and this is our next support level where price might to go. Okay, so this start to look a little bit as a range. Right now momentum is pushing down, so definitely we would like to go down. Okay, also daily chart shows us that price broke 36 EMA and is pushing down. Currently, we have small support area right now where we are on DAX. You see, stronger support, of course, is here because this is weekly. Another daily support area is somewhere around this level. So we have two levels where price might react. Daily candle is strong. We are below the 36 EMA, so momentum is right now to sell. So we go to 4-hour chart. Right now, it's really obvious situation. Momentum is there. So any retracement, and you look for short entries. Okay, retracement to the 12 EMA, bounce, short entries. Retracement to the 36, to the trend line, bounce, short entries. Okay, so this is when we want to trade with the direction of the daily and the 4-hour chart. So we go, for example, to 1-hour time frame also, and whenever price retrace to the 12, to the 36, and we will see that it's trying to push down, we just pay attention to sells. Okay, so this is first option to try. Even if we are on the support right now, you can still try to look for short entries when price breaks this support. But if today, for example, or tomorrow morning, you will see that price is retracing, then we know, okay, that this is area of the support where price might react. And after retracement, we look to sell. And like I said, bigger retracement, we also look for sell. There is also option to trade bounces, but I would wait because it looks a little bit strong, and on the indices, if the trend is strong, it's we can have too many losing trades against main direction. So to trade at least something against, I mean, for the bigger retracement, for example, on the 4-hour chart to this level, I would at least wait to see something, maybe situation on the 1-hour chart like retracement bounce and then double bottom, for example. Okay, and I would like to draw I would like to draw some kind of the trend line around this level. Okay, and then if we are in the situation like this, if we are in the situation like this and prices, for example, struggle here, then of course after breakout we look for sell because this is obvious. But if price decide to break this trend line, we pay attention and we try to look for potential long scenarios here. Okay, and then this is our goal for our chart trend line. Okay, for our chart trend line together with the 36 EMA. So right now DAX is really obvious. Any momentum which is pointing down, we look for sell. Okay, NASDAQ. NASDAQ also, we had situation that price bounced here, a bounce after retracement. Like we said, after retracement, we also said short entries and target this or this. In the case of breakout, you see we have immediately this target. Yes, I do not change any lines, guys. Yes, this is what we do. So you can also see how powerful our top-down approach is, that if we really draw the levels, most of the times, not always, because we cannot say on the market that something is 100%, because it never will be like that. But with the high probability, and most of the times price is reacting on our levels. Okay. So price retraced, bounce, and here were options to look for short entries, also here and also here. Okay, so what we have, and also here, yes, but it was previous week. So what we have right now. We also had some losing trades during this period because, but most of the trades were profitable. Losing trades, for example, you could have in the situation like this, that we had this move, and here this was area to look for short entries, yes, and you had setups, but then price retraced a little bit higher, you was kicked out, and then price went down. Yeah. So for example, this was the situation. This was the situation of losing trade, as far as I remember. I don't know if this similar situation was on the DAX. Sorry, not on the DAX, but US 30. Yes, you see on the Renko, we had set up here. Yes, stop loss would be somewhere around this level, and then you was kicked out, and then price went down. But you had another option also on the Renko to jump in here. Okay, so if this was losing trade, then you have another option, and this trade was a winning trade. Okay, so like I said, I will post them because I need to find them. So next time I will prepare immediately. So I wanted to say also about the trades against main direction, okay? Because there was possibility when price reached this level, okay, this support zone. What we said that we can of course look for short entries, okay? Sorry, long entries against main direction. Yes, and how we do this? We draw trend line, and we want to look for trades after trend line breakout, and you see what the price did. Okay, broke the trend line. You had setups also here to take longs, but then price just dropped immediately. Okay, so that's why I always, if you start to trade or you are in the beginning with the indices, usually I would recommend to focus only trade with main directions. Okay, do not take trades against main direction. They are a little bit more tricky. You need to have more experience, and the trades with the main direction are always easy. And when you have move, you will get really nice momentum. Yes, because you see here you can say, okay, I have support level, so price maybe will go higher, etc. But price just went up a little bit to retest that for our chart 36 EMA, and then went down again. So if we have situation like this, for example, that we have support level here, and we wait for short entries, for example, yes, here we wait for short entries. Okay. So it's better to still take short entries, even if we have small targets, but the targets, if we trade on the lower settings, will be achieved anyway, than looking for entries against main direction. Okay, because you see, we had this attempt, there was entries, but then price suddenly retraces. Okay. So just pay attention to this. It's better to have like a 4-hour chart trendline breakout, yes, and then start to trade against main direction, because at least higher time frame is with us. So at least this 4-hour chart time frame is with us. Okay. So weekly time frame, what we have. Let me just delete, and right now we have that this looks promising for possible bigger retracement, really. Yes, if we pay attention for the weekly candles, they are quite big, and this might give us a little bit bigger retracement. Please keep in mind that this is coming up really long time. Okay, so retracement might happen. Of course, it will be nice to have smooth retracement, not like a just big huge drop, because when you have big huge drop, usually we don't have opportunities to trade. Okay, so we are on the support right now. A little bit support is lower here, and the next one, on which is strong on the weekly, is down here. Okay, price broke 36 on the weekly chart, so there is a chance for continuation. Anyway, because we are on the good support here, the situation might be that we will have some reactions around this support zone. Okay, so what we would like to do is to look for short entries after retracements. Okay, so on the daily chart we have trend line like here, but it's only 2 touches, so we cannot draw it in the good way. So what we do, we wait for retracements. Okay, so this is our 4-hour chart trend line. Any retracement to the 1236 trend line is option to sell. If we see continuation of the momentum, you still sell with delayed entries. Okay, and another option here, retracement to the 36 EMA. There is no trend line. This is the only line, so we just use the 36 EMA and we look to sell. Okay, so basically we want to sell. If we want to trade against main direction, this is the same story like I showed you on the DAX. So we have to see trend line, yes, something like double bottom, and then we can start to look for long entries, okay, and target this. So we go to US 30. US 30. Recently, really, we had good momentum and good 1 to 3s. Yes, and also here we set short entries after retracements or breakout and target of this. Okay, so we had situation to look for sell entries. Yes, here at this level, here you had this short entries here. Then price went down, stopped a little bit for the support, then went down again. So what we do, we wait for the retracement, we look to sell. Then price went down. What we do, we wait for the retracement, we look to sell. Price went down, we look for the retracement, and we go to sell. Also here, yes, price went down. If we didn't catch, of course, entry somewhere in between, we just right now wait for the retracement, we look to sell. Okay, and also here, now retracement sell. But right now we have to first go to higher time frames to see what is going on, because this went quite. Do I have here the script? I have. Okay, so. Last time we said that US 30, it's not like in the range like NASDAQ and DAX. Right now we have this trend line where price, is touching this line. And if you would like to find a support area, the really strong, in my opinion, of course, is here. Next one on the weekly chart, we might try to find here, which is not so obvious, and next one might be here. Okay, so also here we see momentum is pushing down. Also here on the monthly chart, yes, we see that we might see retracement, and this will be perfect area to retracement, and then again possible continuation. But of course it will take some time. Right now we see that price gains some momentum and reach this trend line. This trend line is not so perfect, not so strong. For now, if we see reaction, then of course we will say that this line is good. Right now, price is around this. Do we have any daily levels? Daily level is also here. Okay, so this is also where price might to go. So this will be next week. We will see if price prefers to reach this line, or it will be just breakout and continue to the support level. Okay, so we will see this. Definitely, we are pretty sure what to do. I hope. Yes, we are below the 36 EMA crossovers. So it's really easy. I love to analyze the market like this because you don't have to think too much what to do. Everything is pointing in the one direction. And like on all other pairs, retracement, you sell, okay, to the 12, to the 36. This trend line is a little bit far away, so you have to use still 36 EMA and also 1 hour chart. Even if we are on the trend line, yes, if we have retracement, back to the 36 EMA here, we still can have enough room for intraday trading and scalping back to the previous bottom together with the trend line. And if we want to trade against main direction, yes, of course, like others, like other pair, but keep in mind, I don't know if I said, so keep in mind that if you trade on the lower time frames, like 1 hour chart against main direction, your goal is 4 hour chart 36 EMA always, okay? Because then you can expect bigger retracement here, bounce and continuation. Okay, so this is US 30, silver. Silver, what we said last time, bounce and possible continuation or breakout and up move, target this trend line. And then we didn't make analysis because simply there was no point, and we see that price broke the level. So we had breakout here. Did we have any setups? We had, yes, we have one small setup here after breakout, retracement only to the 12, but it was, you see, price exactly retested our level. Breakout, bounce, entry, stop loss. Okay, so this would be winning trade. Entry, stop loss around 40 points. You see that price won 100. So if you trade breakouts, this was good setup on silver. So let's see on the silver what we have. And it looks like momentum is pushing up. Yeah, so this area looks like it holds. So we have a next level here, next resistance, which is our goal. And that's all. Price also broke this trend line. So we go to daily chart and we see obviously that price broke this line. It's much cleaner right now. So we gain momentum. Let's delete this. Let's leave this area. We also have this resistance right now where price is. So maybe we'll have reaction. Okay, reaction will be good because what we would like to do after retracement, we want to buy right now. Okay, so if we see the reaction for our chart trend line, retracement to the 36 to this trend line, and you buy. Okay, you buy, target this resistance and the next one. Okay, of course we can expect a little bit bigger also retracement, maybe back to the daily 36 EMA or even back to this trend line. Okay, but right now silver is pointing up, so we are more interested to buy than sell. Okay, because momentum just started, so we don't want to sell. Okay, because we want to sell if we want to trade against main direction. We want to sell if we see that price is already going for some time and there is potential bigger retracement. Right now, this might be only the beginning, so we want to focus for the retracement and then buy entries. Okay, so this is what we have on silver. Gold, also last week we had some momentum. But it was not like on the silver. We are still around the same area. We are in the wedge. Yes, price of course broke this area of the resistance. So if you have momentum still, you can try to buy right now. Gold, and target this resistance. So if you pay attention on the 4-hour chart, this might be your 4-hour chart entry if there is enough risk reward, or combinations with lower time frames. Okay, so whenever you see that, okay, price, for example, if you want to trade this, you have this line, and whenever price is holding this, maybe will go down, but whenever you get momentum to buy, you just buy it. Okay, so now buy, but if price decide to break this, I would stay away still. Okay, so right now it looks promising to buy, but if it goes down, I would stay away. Oil, what we have on oil, we have still this big area, yes, and right now we see spike. Okay, so price almost retested 90. Okay, almost. It was 89.50. Okay, so it's still, of course, this strong up move. We are really late. We are on the key level right now, so this is really decision level. Right now, price reached this. So what can happen? Bigger retracement, yes, and I would like to see bigger retracement. or still continuation. But you see, previously when price moved a little bit faster to the key level, we had the retracement, and this is exactly the same story. We didn't have any retracement in between, so maybe price will make the retracement here. So what we would like to do here is trade against main direction right now. How we can trade this? We have this trend line. So whenever price break this trend line, we look to sell. Okay, so we still can have like a double top here. Okay, whenever you have, as long as this area holds, remember that we have 90 level, a little bit higher, so price still might retest this 90 level. This is really, yeah, so we still can have like a final spike or something like this. But when you get like a strong up move, then we can still look for buys, definitely. But I'm not so sure if this happens. I would like to first see retracement, and then after the retracement on the daily, maybe price will try to break this. But right now, I'm not sure if it have enough strength. At least you see the weekly chart. Okay, it's going up like almost straightforward. We had small retracement only. Also see monthly chart. Yes, steep up move. Okay, so that's why I think that we should have retracement, but market can do whatever it wants. So right now, short entries against main direction, or still you buy. Still you buy on the lower time frames, scalping, intraday trading. If you have a breakout of those highs here, you'll see momentum, then you can buy. Your goal, of course, is up here and then 90. Okay, if it's too late for you, you can trade against main direction after breakout. And the last is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin broke our area. Okay, broke our area. Did we have anything on the 1 hour chart? There was nothing. Price broke it and went immediately to our support zone. Okay, and stopped right now. And our support, of course, is coming from the daily chart. However, weekly chart has really strong support here, so we still have more room to go. Okay, so right now, because price broke it, we can just remove unnecessary levels, withdraw daily trend line, and right now any retracement on the Bitcoin is option to sell. Okay, sell, target this support zone or this support. Okay, so any retracement for our chart retracement, you sell. Okay, short, sell. If price retrace from this level to this level and you take short entries around the 36 EMA, this is your goal. Okay, this is your goal. If price breaks, you have next level, but if price bounce, then you need to wait for bigger retracement again and you look for short entries. Okay guys, so that's all for indices and other and metals. Yeah, so let's see what we will get. I hope we will have nice momentum in upcoming week. Of course, tomorrow at 7 p.m. London time, we have our free event. So if you haven't signed up, you can still have chance. In the description, you will find the link. And wish you all great trading week. And of course, talk to you soon. Bye.